Hi Aries, Scottish Gypsy here to do a nice quick bonus reading. I've got the Energy, the Psychic Oracle and the Rider-Waite Tarot. We're going to do a quick sneak peek on what's going on in the collective. Now Aries, if you haven't yet subscribed, can I ask that you take a second to do that? It truly is the one way that supports the channel's growth. When I was pre-shuffling Aries, quite interesting. Are you being a little elusive? Quiet, secretive at the moment? Do people think that, what's going on with Aries? They're a little mysterious at the moment. Or perhaps you're thinking that way about someone else. No, why do I say that? Well, the shadow card, which is the moon energy, came out, and at the bottom of the deck was the intuition card, which is in fact the high priestess in the psychic oracle. So the high priestess with the moon, very, very strong around intuition. So it could be that you're really tapping into your intuition about something at the moment. It can say that you're very quiet, very mysterious, and you might be giving off that vibe at the moment. And people could really be going, what's going on with Aries at the moment? They're being really quiet. Or I haven't heard from Aries. They're very mysterious at the moment. Or like I say, there could be someone around you that you're thinking that way about them, Aries. That's quite interesting. Anyway, bottom of the deck, I've got, this is nice, Magician next to the thinking man. Now just remember Aries, where thoughts go, energy flows. So keep your thinking high vibrational. And when I see that combination, it does give me a lot of confidence that you are. There's something that you truly desire as well. So you might be really creative right now. You might have a lot of ideas. Aries, there might be something in particular that you truly desire and you're trying to make it happen. But I feel like a lot of it's going on in your head right now, right? So you're thinking a lot, which might be why I said you might appear elusive or quieter than usual or more mysterious, because I feel like you're thinking a lot. And you could be working on something secretly or quietly. Let's see, Aries. Yeah, I mean, it is saying it's time to get out in your community. It could be time to be around friends, connect with people here. Maybe you have been a little reclusive. You've got community with caring connections. So there could be someone in your community that you're thinking about. There could be something special about the connection. It could be a close friend. It could be an intimate relationship. So it could be someone in your social circle, someone in your community. I feel there's a connection here. If it's not that, perhaps you've been spending more time alone with the high priestess and the moon, and it's about reconnecting with people again. You'll know. Let's see, Aries. Definitely a time for connection. As I pulled the caring connections. Did you see that there, Aries? That was very, very cool. In the split, I've got a woman holding a heart. So this could be the object of your affection or vice versa. But, you know, this is very much, by the way, water energy for me. So you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But it's really about love of some kind, whether it's platonic love, romantic love. I mean, there is an element of romance in this particular card. Let's see, Aries. Oof. And now we've got a card that says that I feel like there's a close, intimate connection, and it feels for a lot of you like it's intimate of some kind. This is sacral energy, but it could just be a really close friend, a close person. And now I've got a thinking woman. Aries, just remember, where thoughts go, energy flows. It could just be that I'm covering off the masculine and feminine, that there's just a lot of thinking going on in the Aries collective. It could be that you and this person are thinking about each other and drawing you to one another, right? So there's something about a magnetism potentially because you're both thinking about each other. Yeah. All right, let's get a croning energy for Aries. The thinking woman. So you might resonate as being the thinking woman or the thinking man. It doesn't matter, but there's a lot of thinking going on. And the angel of balance in the split, you know, this talks to maintaining emotional equilibrium. There could be a situation that you're needing to keep your emotions balanced. There could be a desire to heal something or reconcile something as well. Okay, let's see what the Psychic Oracle says. I didn't expect that. Okay, Seven of Swords, and it says deception and envy. Someone giving someone the stink eye. So I don't know, Aries, if this is you're on the receipt of it or you're giving someone this look. Perhaps you think they're doing the wrong thing by you, or you don't trust this person's intentions. You know, like I said, that High Priestess and Moon could be a person that appears very elusive, secretive. Like maybe that's why someone's like, I'm not quite sure about this person. They're hard to figure out. That could be you or them. Aries, one more please. Yeah, I mean, we've got the throat chakra showing up, which is connected to voice, obviously. Maybe there's a need for a conversation here. We've got Hierophant energy, Taurus energy. So, wisdom is coming through, and I have got the potential for sparks to fly. I have no idea where that word came from. Maybe I've just created a word. But we've got the Ace of Wands, which is your ace, Aries. And, you know, it's very sacral for me too. So there could be something that happens, an experience, the spark of something. It could be passion, it could be sex, it could be intimacy with sacral. It could also be creativity and passion, okay? So you'll know what that Ace of Wands is. Let's see, Aries. We have got base chakra, and it is next to caring connection. So I feel like there is a connection with another person that has a very strong foundation. And look at that, Two of Cups, spiritual union, look at it. Aries. And it's next to base chakra, a strong foundation. So this could be a solid friend. It could be something romantic, perhaps someone here desires more than friendship. You're going to know, but I feel like communication is part of it. Now, I do have Taurus energy with the Hierophant. Taurus also owns the rules the throat. You could have a strong Taurus placement here. I'll be dealing with one. Let's see. Could be a cusper like me. You've got the Ace of Wands, passion ignited, and it's, guess what? It's next to Aries, your sacral. There's a sacral activation happening in the collective. So something or someone is activating your sacral. So it could be, because we had the soulmate and the caring connections, it could be a relationship. It could just be that there's something creative that's got you feeling this way. I am seeing emotional withdrawal and the throat chakra. Now, High Priestess and Moon can appear to some people like someone is hard to read. There could be, with the Eight of Cups, that they're emotionally withdrawn, and that might be why someone's trying to figure someone out with that Seven of Swords. They're not sure of why this person is acting this way. But with the throat chakra, I definitely feel there's something around communication. Let's get a croning energy. Obstacles and challenges is the croning energy. What I will say is, whatever this new beginning is, the spark of something new, the passion that's ignited, it is saying that along the way you are going to be facing some obstacles and challenges connected to it. All right. Thinking says that you're trying to think about how to overcome them as well. I feel like a lot of it is around your ability to persevere. You know, this is the wounded warrior energy, the Nine of Wands. You know, so there's something about you committing to something or persevering through the challenges, standing strong here. Let's see what's at the bottom of this deck. Moving on. Ace of Swords, Judgment, High Priestess. We have got the Six of Swords, which can be moving on, having a powerful moment of truth that you're ready to leave behind the past, a person, a situation. There is that High Priestess. Now, Archangel Gabriel with the Judgment can also connect to voice. And because you've got throat chakra, Ace of Swords, someone could be awakening or answering the call that it's time to communicate or to speak about something, okay? I definitely feel for some of you there's a conversation or a communication. But I definitely feel like someone is moving on from a person, place, or situation. They've had a moment of clarity or breakthrough. There could also be a conversation that provides healing with the Temperance energy. So that's where I'm going to leave it. I definitely feel like a lot of you, there could be a really cool relationship that might spark your sacral here. If you're already in a relationship, sexy time looks like it's on, looks like there's a lot of intimacy, passion, and fun. If this is not, then this could be a new creative endeavor, something you just might feel really inspired to create, a strong sense of desire. but I'm getting for a lot of you there's something around a relationship. What I might do is just pull a card on the wisdom energy, because I'm trying to figure out, you know, the wisdom says to trust that you have the wisdom to overcome any obstacles or challenges. Because look at that, it's 2 5s, which does talk to challenge. So there could be a really wise person around you. Could be a Taurus, could be a person you consider very spiritual, a mentor, an advisor, who might be trying to support you in how you face or deal with these challenges. Now, I stopped shuffling and there was the 9 of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could have a strong placement, be a cusper. Let's just see, why is wisdom here for Aries? Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, the Queen of Love. You know, this is someone very compassionate and loving, and in the split, there's something about someone having a very soft touch or dealing with a situation delicately, compassionately, because this is soft control, right? Someone who knows how to deal with the situation carefully, gently. So I feel like that's the wisdom that someone is using or needs to use, or there's a person in your community who might be able to support you through these challenges that you're facing, or perhaps the challenges that are in the relationship with them. Either way, you're going to know. That's where I'm going to leave it. Love and light. God bless. Bye, guys.